to state that rough-terrain truck aficionados are energized by the declaration of the Ford Ranger Raptor is putting it mildly of Baja 1000 extents. We're not simply energized, we're joyful, enthusiastically reckoning what's probably going to be the best wilderness romper of the fair-size pickup class, for every other person. It's not going to the US however, yet it's probably going to sooner or later, maybe in the truck's people to come. However, one vehicle's as of now available worth specifying close by the Ranger Raptor, the Chevy Colorado ZR2. Likewise, the ZR2 is now accessible to any American inside driving separation of a Chevrolet dealership, which is to state, each American, period. What's more, despite the fact that there are a few enticing details that influence us to figure the Ranger Raptor would be the theoretical class opening roader in America, there's an entire hell of a great deal about the blue oval that we don't know, including when we'll get one stateside. Until at that point, how about we contrast these two rough-terrain drivers like with like, to perceive how they stack up. Powertrain and performance. We know the worldwide Ford Ranger Raptor will make a big appearance with a 2.0-liter turbocharged 4-chamber diesel motor mated to a 10-speed program transmission. Four-wheel drive is guaranteed, and there will be a terrain management hardware bundle like the bigger, full-size F-150 Raptor. Passage says we can expect 210 strength and 369 pound-feet of torque from the diesel Ranger Raptor. Chevrolet offers the Colorado ZR2 with two motors. Standard is a 3.6-liter V6 motor running on fuel and delivering 308 horsepower and 275 pounds-to-foot, which is mated to an 8-speed programmed. Additional intriguing, in any event when contrasting the ZR2 and the Ranger Raptor, is the discretionary 2.8-liter Duramax diesel. The oil-consuming, turbocharged, 4-barrel from Chevy turns out 181 horsepower and 369 pounds-to-foot. That is down a considerable amount on horses contrasted with the Ford, yet it's a dead warmth on torque. The Duramax accompanies a 6-speed programmed, which is down an entire 4 proportions from the Ranger Raptor, and that implies the Ford will probably be faster and more fuel productive than the Chevy. Suspension. Here's the place things get extremely intriguing. Chevy made enormous waves by fitting cutting-edge Multimatic created, particular dynamic suspensions spool valve, DSSV, stuns. These units guarantee a moderately agreeable ride both on street and off, and our own testing finds that they work great. Ground freedom comes in at 8.9 inches, which is useful for a truck, yet not extraordinary for rough terrain particular form. Approach and takeoff edges are comparatively tolerable, yet not astounding. Portage ran with Fox stuns for the Ranger Raptor, as it did on the greater F-150 Raptor. We haven't yet determined the Ranger with position-sensitive damping stuns, yet we know they work wonders on the greater Raptor. Interior side step tech should enable the truck to remain agreeable out and about, as well. Are the Fox units superior to the DSSV stuns on the ZR2? We can hardly wait to discover. One thing that is for certain as of now, however, is that the Ranger Raptor will have fundamentally prevalent ground freedom, 11.1 inches, and insignificantly better approach and takeoff edges. The Ford additionally has a Watts connection, which should help keep the back suspension feeling planted over rapid landscape. Evaluating hasn't yet been reported for the Ranger Raptor. Nor has US accessibility, however we'd be astonished if the moderate-size wilderness romper didn't make it stateside in the end. The Chevy Colorado ZR2, then again, is accessible right now at a beginning cost of $44,895. We can't contrast that cost specifically and the Ranger, since we have no clue what the medium-size Raptor will run, yet we can disclose to you the F-150 Raptor accompanies a sticker price of around $50,000. The Ranger Raptor would need to go under that figure to bode well by any stretch of the imagination.